Jesus said the poor will be always with us. And what I meant by that is that just as society has an obligation to take care of the poor, that physicians and hospitals have an obligation to take care of the poor. We always have and we always will. And then I never turned away a Medicaid OB patient in 25 years. I was the only OB doctor within 80 miles taking Medicaid patients. Never turned down a patient because of their ability to pay. We've set up homeless shelters. I've done missionary projects across the world. Very involved in our church and all sorts of public things. So that was never my heart. That is not who I am. When I walk out of here, I'm the same person I walked in. Very giving in my community and across the world.
Just to address about food and how people are starving and don't have enough food, it's like, where's the living wage? How can people afford food?
Good point.
And they're not for Walmart are living with food stamps because they don't make enough money where they work. It's like, what kind of system is that? Where do you stand on people making a living wage?
I don't want the federal government telling Kansas what the living wage should be. The living wage in Kansas is going to be a lot different than the living wage in New York City or Washington, D.C. for that matter. What my intentions are is to make sure that people have access to good jobs. We have 20,000 open jobs in this state right now, maybe closer to 30,000. And if a person would go spend 9 months at Cloud County Community College in their wind energy plan, they would get a $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 job. So there are good jobs out there. It's not my fault that people choose or don't choose to continue their education. Education is the equalizer for all of us. There's people in the Wichita Technical College that are working for $25 an hour while they're still in student because they're in such demands for them. So people need to help themselves as well. I'm very comfortable with Kansas producing their own living wage. Sure, I think that's important, but I'm not going to micromanage it from Washington.
Why are so many living in poverty?
We're making it easier for them to stay there.
The hammock theory.